well, I don't know. It looks vaguely familiar. Oh my God, yes! Look at that. I'd forgotten I'd got it. I tucked that here in the garage for, well over a month since I last rode it. I wonder if it'll go. Well, just stopped. I'm getting a bit cold, so I just stopped to put a puffer jacket underneath my coat. And I finally got out on the Harley today, and we're just chugging along. And I'm going to put this coat on. One of the reasons I stopped here is that I recently kind of been looking at old mileposts and road signs. Don't ask me why, but I didn't realise how old some of them were. And I've got one up here. I'll get this coat out, so I'm just going to show you. Oops. There we go. It's cast iron, and it probably dates from the 1750s, believe it or not, when this road here was a turnpike road, or a toll road. And what it's telling us is that it's 39 miles from here to the middle centre of London, basically, to Bow Church in London, famous Bow Bells, which is why it's got a bow for bow, and the bells disappearing below it, which I think there's well, you can see 4 there. I don't know if there was a 5th one at the bottom. And obviously 39 miles. And they're dotted along this road at various instances. I guess when they were put in, they would have been every mile, I guess. Some of them have crests of local famous sort of landowning families on them, but this one hasn't. And some of them unfortunately have been nicked because the metal thieves have had them. But you know, I don't think these people realise just how old these things are, but probably wouldn't make any difference anyway. But and there it is, standing there. It's probably been there for 250 years or something like that, or more. Imagine it's had a new wood back to it or whatever. So I just wondered, does anybody realise when they're running around, looking at some of the old mileposts and road signs, how old are, what's the oldest road sign that you could think of in your area? And start having a look, because I find it amazing. It's something that stood there for 250 years, or virtually there, and still kind of can be used today, but most people obviously would just drive by them and don't even notice them. I think of those particular type, they reckon there's about 50, but as I say, I was looking for one the other day, and you could see it on Google Street Maps, but when I went actually down there, the thing wasn't there, and I suspect somebody thought, oh, because we've had a lot of people nicking manhole covers, so, you know, what's a road sign? It's 250 years old, let's just nick that and take it down to scrap merchant. But I'm only guessing at that, but I kind of have that pessimistic feeling about it. Oh no, alright, now I've stopped and nice and warm, but I think when I get going again it just feels a bit cool. And I've got my summer gloves on because I didn't fancy the big gauntlets, and to be honest my hands are a little bit cold, so maybe if I warm the core up, the rest of me will be warm, so shove that on. And get going on the Harley again. Didn't like starting this morning. I haven't run it for about over a month. I haven't even started it actually. a bit naughty. Really start it once a week, I think. It sits here with the charger alright, so it keeps the battery nice and topped up, but it obviously didn't want to start this morning. Let me zip up. So, right. Got a wind on my way. I forgot my remote control for the camera, just to make life more awkward. So I'm not doing very well in some ways, but and I don't really know where to go. It's not particularly warm. I think I'm probably going to end up right down on the coast. We'll just see. I'll probably do a bit of filming me just riding. I think I've got my dodgy old helmet on today, my half-face helmet, and I don't think once the bike's going with the microphone set up, I don't know if you can hear me now really, but I don't think you'll hear me very well, so I'm not going to bother to try and talk when I'm riding. It's probably just as well. Oh, there's a little robin. Ah, and it's gone. Right, okay, I'm going to switch this off and head on down the road. Or shall I just drive a bit? Decisions. Right, okay. We'll leave it on for a few miles. Right, got my mask on now, so you probably can't hear a thing I'm saying now. It's very muffled, but never mind. Right, come on, old girl. Stop, I'm not sure what gear I'm in either, which doesn't help. Let's see. Run instead of putting your indicators on. Oh dear, jump from one bike to the other and get the controls mixed up. Oh dear. Oh, oh, there we go. Moves now. Okay. Goggles on. Brain engaged.